Hello, my name is Tamsin Vicary. I work for the FAO ASFA Secretariat and I'm very pleased today to be presenting the ASFA Thesaurus, supporting internationalisation of ocean science through participation in AGROVOC. The presentation will give you an overview of ASFA, the partnership and its thesaurus, and how ASFA is working together with AGROVOC to improve ocean data by making data fair, standardising terminology, and providing multilingual and interoperable vocabularies. I will end with some ways in which you can contribute to ensure your area of expertise is represented. ASFA stands for Aquatic Sciences and Fisheries Abstracts, and it's an international partnership of over 100 institutions whose goal is to promote and disseminate the world's aquatic science, fisheries, and aquaculture research. Since 1971, ASFA has published a database and maintained its thesaurus used for indexing and keywords on the ASFA database. This thesaurus covers all aspects of oceanography and aquatic sciences. At present, there are over 6,600 concepts on the ASFA thesaurus, which are structured hierarchically with definitions and scope notes given to assist users. The thesaurus itself is maintained by a group of 16 ASFA partners who give their time voluntarily. You can see by the number of institutions and countries listed here that we have extensive geographic coverage from Latin America, Africa, Asia, North America and Europe, and we're very pleased to have a wide variety of expertise and languages spoken by our working group members that really benefits the development of the ASFA thesaurus. So I'd like to share some use cases of the ASFA thesaurus. As I mentioned, it is used to assign subject keywords to ASFA records. Now, ASFA records are available on the full ASFA database published by ProQuest and containing 4 million records at present. And a recent development is OpenASFA. All ASFA partners create records using OpenASFA software, which are made freely available on the FAO website. So the bottom left shows OpenASFA records which have been assigned to the keyword oceans, and above it you can see the entry for oceans on the ASFA thesaurus itself. Now, in addition to the ASFA database, the ASFA thesaurus is also used by other information systems such as Ocean Best Practices, Aquadocs, SeaFDEC Repository, and Fisheries and Oceans Canada use the ASFA thesaurus on their library catalogue. So it's well established and well known among the aquatic science information and library community. And up until 2019, the only publicly available version of the ASFA thesaurus was in PDF, which was extremely limiting in terms of the audience and accessibility of the ASFA thesaurus. I'm very pleased that since 2019, ASFA has joined AGROVOC, and the ASFA thesaurus is now available online to a wider group of users. So this slide demonstrates in more detail the evolution of the ASFA thesaurus. We see from 1971 it was first used to index records on the ASFA database. Now, in 1971 the database was not available online. It was a printed abstracting and indexing journal. And we see the development, some revisions, funding given by UNEP to improve the thesaurus throughout the years, and then in 2019 ASFA became a sub-scheme of AGROVOC. For those who don't know, AGROVOC is a much larger subject vocabulary. It's a controlled vocabulary which covers concepts and terminology under FAO's areas of interest. So therefore, its subject scope is much wider than ASFA alone, which focuses just on aquatic sciences. I'll discuss a bit more about what being a sub-scheme in AGROVOC means. It means that all ASFA concepts within the ASFA scheme are available on AGROVOC and have AGROVOC URIs, but can be viewed and exported independently. So it was very important that whilst taking advantage of the technological capabilities and advantages that AGROVOC presented, ASFA maintained its independence, and we were able to manage, view, export and connect to ASFA thesaurus independent from AGROVOC. Joining the AGROVOC community has also meant the ASFA thesaurus is available online and in growing coverage of multiple languages. Previously it was English only, and it was extremely important that ASFA represented a wider range of ocean and aquatic science users by improving multiple language coverage. So the ASFA thesaurus complies with the FAIR principles by providing unique identifiers. So each ASFA concept is assigned a unique identifier and aligned with AGROVOC concept, which enhances its interoperability. These identifiers are machine readable, enabling use on, for example, OpenASFA and file.org. And the ASFA thesaurus is a linked open dataset. Concepts can be aligned with other vocabularies, which further enhances interoperability. We try to have definitions for each of our concepts to help share understanding of meaning and unambiguous terminology. In an age where there is such a high amount of disinformation across the internet, having a reliable source of unambiguous and clearly understandable terminology is more important than ever, and we follow editorial guidelines provided by the AGROVOC editorial community to ensure coherence and consistency. I think it's worth saying that the science we need for the ocean we want is not available in English only. Multilingual coverage of the ASFA thesaurus is available for a growing number of concepts in up to 41 languages. Since joining AGROVOC, we've benefited from the AGROVOC's editorial community who are providing translations in these 41 languages, and we now have ASFA editors who are assisting with translations from English into Spanish, Russian and Estonian, now also French and Arabic. So having the technology that AGROVOC provided meant we can make use of these language skills of the ASFA working group, and we're so pleased to see progress in this area and be able to provide a multilingual vocabulary. We aim to improve this coverage. We know that oceans do not respect geographic, political or linguistic barriers, and we believe that the information systems that should support them should therefore be available to users regardless of the language they speak. So some ways in which you can contribute to the ASFA thesaurus: how to ensure your area of ocean expertise are represented. Suggest new concepts, look at your area of expertise and please suggest any updates or new concepts you believe we should cover. If you are working with a glossary or know of a good glossary, please get in touch with us about that, as they can be a fantastic source for new and reliable terminology. If you would like to use ASFA or AGROVOC or as a taxonomy in your information system, there's information on how to do so, or please get in touch. This will enable you to tag datasets with ASFA keywords to enhance their visibility and access. Like ASFA, you could become a specialised sub-scheme of AGROVOC, enabling you to manage your own vocabulary independently. Or you can connect ASFA and AGROVOC to institutions who might curate underrepresented languages. So thank you very much for listening. If any questions, please let me know.